All right, what's going on, everybody? I wanted to get into something special today. I've been doing this ill communication live stream on Instagram here and there. I wanted to try and do kind of a behind the music where I kind of lift under the hood of a recent production and, tell the story of it and also kind of show how it was made. So, in celebration of my guy HuntorPrey's new record, High Definition, there's a specific song on there that I wanted to dive into. The song is called Vice Grip.
Watch the vice grip, summer night shit. We all slave to the money, that's a nice whip. More honey for the sweet, that's a fly chick. Club thick, then guns.
If you haven't heard it, stream on all platforms, check it out. The story goes like this. About a year ago, we actually released this song. Hunter had the idea to flip a very known sample and reached out to his guy, Mally the Martian, a dope producer, to flip that sample. Mally flipped it. Song got made. We released it last year. The sample was still a little too flagrant, so it got flagged. So I took it back to the drawing board. Had a little fun rebuilding from scratch. I've been learning all the live instrumentation lately. So I figured I try and go under the hood of this record and kind of show exactly what went into it. For one thing, props to Mally the Martian, peace to him. It's kind of a co-production, right? The drum pattern, I kind of kept his pattern, but I rebuilt my drums out of it. We're gonna start with the drums, and I'm just gonna keep playing layer by layer, and then you're just gonna hear this entire song come together. So, right, so we got these drums, right? Kick stacked up, snare hat, some synth. Bring in some other hats. So we got all these drums kicking in. There's a lot of different segments to this piece, a lot of different, part one of the verse, part two of the verse. Tried to really flesh out and make it feel like this very live, orchestrated kind of piece of music. So after the drums, we had to bring the bass in. All right. And the bass is pretty much a replay of what Mally did as well, so I wanted to keep the groove with the drums. So right now we got the drums and the bass playing. So then we bring the synth in. This is the lead synth. And this is fun because, I originally started out as a sample-based producer, bringing musicians in, things like that. But I never really had much of theory knowledge. In this track, me and Hunter, we learned the root note, transposed it up a little bit, and just played around with it. Right here we got this lead synth playing. I actually panned it left and right. Kind of messed with each one, so the left synth and the right synth are just a little bit different from each other. It's different filters, different sweeps happening. Brought chords in for the hook, so some pretty little chords. And then one of my favorite cheat code joints is the music box. This guy. So next up is these Rhodes keys. I'm a big sucker for the Rhodes keys. I love them. There's just a lot of different ways you can flip them. They have this really crunchy, beautiful, watery sound. And these were my chance to kind of expand on just the basic notes and really kind of explore different chords that didn't fall directly in line with that. A sharp, D sharp, F sharp in the left, and then I believe A sharp, C sharp, F sharp in the right. So we got drums now, bass, instruments, at least instruments I played at the spot. Hunter's guy Charles Foster plays some of the original guitar on here. That's pulling from the original sample. So if you know the original record, you probably recognize that. And he definitely did his thing. Like, he killed it. I love working with his guitar. So shout out to Charles Foster. Upon rebuilding all this, I brought my guy Nick Costa in from out here in San Diego. My mind, Nick Costa, amazing artist, amazing musician. And he added some live guitar as well. Let's see if we got him in here. Just like some little noodling, like just things to make it, you know, spice up here and there. So now everything's kind of building up, you know. Last thing before vocals hit. Hunter's joint is very cinematic, you know, high definition. He always has this, you know, cinema sound effects lightly to kind of like just expand the sonic space, you know, to get like a little bit wider and just make it feel like a movie in your headphones, man. You know, you add the little sound effects in there. Now, you officially got the music. You got the sonic bed, the foundation for Hunter and Shandig on the hook.
Just left the house and
HuntorPrey vocals. Had a lot of fun doing little automations to his vocals, just weird little reverb drops and pannings left and right to just make you kind of hear him in different spaces in the mix. Same with Shandig. And yeah, man. Hear it all and there it goes. This is Vice Grip. Whole joint, man. So it's been really cool, you know, learning a lot of theory, ear training, interval training, harmonics, and being able to apply that directly to a lot of these new directions in production for myself and for people I'm working with. So this is the first kind of like behind the music I've tried out, you know, and let me know what y'all think of this. I'm definitely interested in trying to do a few more of these and just explore some of these larger productions. But yo, Ill Communication, this is Ill Poetic. One more time, HuntorPrey High Definition is available on all platforms. And thank y'all. Drop a comment. Let me know if y'all dug it, man. And see y'all next time.